Hello everybody, it's Adam coming at you once again. And can you guess just where we may be? Well, if you guessed the Appalachian Trail, you're 100% right. Where else would I be this time of year? I'm wearing the orange hat because it's the last day of rifle season. So we're gonna be hiking down the trail here and hopefully having a good time. Let me tell you exactly where we are at. We are on Hawk Mountain in Pennsylvania, just a little north of Port Clinton. And the reason why I'm here, I have two little sections here to pound out. I'm not wearing my backpack, I'm wearing a day pack because I'm expecting to get this pounded out in a few hours. I think I have a total of like 8 miles or something like that. I parked on Hawk Mountain Road and I have to go south to where Kurt and I stopped that one time, and then turn around, come back, then head north up to Dan's Pulpit. That's where I left off. And for you future viewers that may be thinking about hiking the Appalachian Trail, always try to stop at a road crossing, because then you have to make up sections like this, which isn't a bad thing, I guess, but it does suck having to retrace some of your steps in order to get that section completed. But it is December 9th. Yeah, it's December 9th right now. So hopefully we have a good time. We'll see how it goes. One quick thing I want to bring up. When you're watching my videos, make sure you're hitting that little gear wheel down in the lower right hand corner. Make sure you're watching it in HD. For some reason it seems like a lot of my videos don't come through in HD. I record everything in 1080p, so it should be a little bit better for you. Already passed off one trail runner and one hunter, and it looks like there's another one up here a little ways. I saw the orange coming through the trees. Just saw another hunter. I have less than a mile to go to that water source. This is the warm-up section of the hike that we are doing right now. One thing I want to bring up too is I always like to give local YouTubers a shout out. There's a girl that's just started, I don't know, less than a year ago, I think. It's Darcy's Hiking Diaries. I'll put a link to her channel down below. Just go ahead, check her out, give her some support. I like giving local guys all the support that they could, especially when they're starting out. She just does day hikes and stuff like that. Nothing, no backpacking or camping yet. I don't know if she intends on it, but I just wanted to throw that out there right now. It's beautiful. I had to strip down 2 layers already, and it's probably around 40 degrees. I'm trying to wear my brightest colors because of this, along with the hat. I got a buck in archery season, so, and after sitting in the woods all archery season, I'm done with hunting right now. So maybe late season I'll try to get back out for a little while. We'll see how it goes. I know they're calling for a polar vortex towards the end of this month, so hopefully with that we get some snow. I'll be able to get you guys some snowmobiling videos. And here we are, right where Kurt and I stopped when we did the Pinnacle and the Pulpit. I remember this stream fondly, and there was a nice little campsite right up here. We're just gonna take a little walk up this way and check out that campsite, but there was people staying there, so we had to move on and backtrack quite a ways until we came to another campsite. So just gonna take a little jaunt up here. Want to make sure that my GPS catches this section of the trail, so I have yeah, proof, I guess you could say. Because I want to be able to see a solid blue line all the way through Pennsylvania as I complete everything. So this is the campsite that we were aiming for, and was occupied when we came down here. Not too bad. A lot of deadfall though. A lot of these trees are dead. Look at that widowmaker right there. We would have had to go off into the woods down there to find places to hang from. Nice little fire pit. Nice little kitchen table right there. Not too bad. Oh, there's another fire pit right over there. Awesome. All right, let's start our trek back. And go back to the truck, cross the road, and head up to Dan's Pulpit. This was the warm-up hike. And luckily I got it done in less than an hour. I know I haven't posted in a while. I actually did a hike a couple of weeks ago, and it was a weekend where it was cold, 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 and then we had like 3 70-degree days. I went out and I was doing the Pinchot Trail. I was expecting to do the entire trail, and I got 5 miles into it, and on the northern half, I guess they haven't been maintaining it that well. I was walking through brush like up to my chest and everything, and on top of that, with the cold spell and then it got warm, the ticks and the deer flies were ferocious. The deer flies, there's a name for it, I forget, but they're a parasitic deer fly, and what they do is once they land on you, they immediately shed their wings and then they crawl on you. And when I took my shirt off a few times to shake it out, and the one time I unclipped the belt from my backpack, and it looked like I had cracked black pepper all over my belly. That was how many flies. I found a logging road, and I said, screw this, and I jetted back to the car. So I bailed on that hike just because it was so bad. And the ticks too, I had ticks crawling all over me. They didn't care about the picaridin that I had sprayed all over me. In fact, I sprayed myself like 3 times within that 5 miles, and it was just horrendous. And I was like, you know what? I'm calling it. I did take video during it. Doubt I'm gonna post it. I'll probably just end up deleting that video. Wasn't much, because like I said, I ended up bailing after 5 miles. Ooh. On other notes, it's been a pretty hectic past few weeks. One, with deer season doing that. Just a week ago yesterday, we lost our dog Maddie, our golden retriever. She passed away peacefully, and that was rough. It's still rough. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to tear up or anything like that, but we actually just got her ashes back yesterday, and Remy is living the single dog life right now, and which I think she's liking it, because since it's just her, we're taking her a lot more places and doing a lot more things with her, because we're not having to do elder care and hospice care on Maddie. But it was rough. It was really, really rough. She was about 13 years old, and all right, that's enough of that. I'm done. I'm hoping this fog burns off by the time we get up to Dan's Pulpit. I'd like to get some nice video and pictures of being up there. I thought it would. I mean, the sun was shining at my house, but I know this area is prone to pretty foggy conditions. All right, we are back at the truck. First leg of our adventure is done. I just stopped. I grabbed some trail mix and a good drink, and now we are off to head north on the Appalachian Trail to Dan's Pulpit. 3 miles from here, so 6 miles round trip. Let's see how it goes. Coming up on a nice little campsite right here. Could tell this one's well used. Oops, somebody just shot at a deer. Right next to this nice little brook. Beautiful, beautiful. Today I am sporting the Lone Peak 5 all weathers. High top. I didn't know how muddy it was going to be, so that's why I decided to go with these. And oh look, there's a campsite right there too. That's a grassy one, probably nice for tents. The trail goes this way. Quite a few tents right here, or campsites, I guess. So anyway, these Lone Peaks, I bought these at REI used, and I only paid, I think, like $40 for them, $30 or $40, real cheap for what they were. And all that was wrong with them is the rubber on the toe was peeling forward a little bit, so I just glued them back on. Whatever works. All right, we are about halfway to Dan's Pulpit right now. So far I've come across one trail runner, 2 hunters, and 2 hikers. I think they were day hikers. Didn't have big packs on them, but with ultralight stuff today, you never know. But it's a good trip. This is definitely just a steady incline going up, and feels pretty good, but it does look like it's going to get steeper here shortly. Whew. Trying to catch my breath here. We just gained about 800 feet elevation in like a quarter mile. Whew. I just kept on it steady, and I did that thing where you only go like a foot length at a time and just kind of, you know, work your way up without looking up, and that's what I did. Had my heart rate up to 175 according to my watch. So now I'm just kind of take it easy a little bit, let this thing calm back down a little bit. I'm down to 145 right now. Don't want to give myself a heart attack up here on top of the mountain. But we just passed off the sign for Hawk Mountain Sanctuary and their trails, and apparently you have to pay to hike their trails. I've never looked into it, but it said please pay trail fee at the main office. So obviously we're not going that way, but we are socked in by fog. If you could see, but you can't see. Can't see nothing. Oh well, maybe it'll lift in the next mile. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Guys, look at this view. Wow. Beautiful. Can't see a flipping thing. I'll see if I can put a picture of what this actually looks like when there's no fog, but we're at Dan's Pulpit right now. We are where I left off back in February. So that makes this section complete. Oh man, it feels good to have this done. You can see the fog breaking up just a little bit down here, but nothing that probably shows on the camera. So just got up here, gonna hang out. There was a couple here that had 2 dogs, so I was sitting here chatting with them for a little bit, playing with the dogs, and yeah, it's been a good day so far. I had to put my jacket back on. Got up here, the breeze, whew, it's chilly. I had to put my jacket, my hat back on, and yeah. So once again, this is Dan's Pulpit. You've seen this before on one of my other videos. So like I said, I'll see if I could put a picture on what it actually looks like. Oh, excuse me. Just drank a bunch of water. But yep, let's relax here for a little bit, and we'll start heading back down to the truck. All right. Spent about 15 minutes here, chilled out for a little bit, and now we are gonna make our egress back down to the truck. Another 3 miles to go, and not looking forward to walking down that downhill. My left knee is bothering me slightly, which is not uncommon for like the first hike after a long absence from doing it. So I just have to take it easy on the downhills, because that's when it really starts hurting me, and from here it's all downhill. So hopefully it all goes well. Well, it looks like the sun's starting to come out. And of course, I'm already coming off the mountain. Oh, never fails, never fails. But at least it's nice and warm. Not warm enough to take my jacket off yet, but not bad either way. We're just about ready to start this long downhill. Not long, but steep. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time down it. I don't want to slide down it. Would be fun sleigh riding down it though. Not fun coming back up though. Look at straight ahead, the trail just goes whoop and falls off. All right, everyone, we are back at the truck. Another Appalachian Trail section completed. Total trip was 10.4 miles, and yeah, it was definitely a good trip. It's too late now. By the time I won't be able to do to Palmerton. I'm trying to hurry up here before this truck comes, but let's see here. We'll get over here. So yeah, anyway, 10.4 miles, and hopefully this is a short video, and I'm glad you were able to join me on this Appalachian Trail adventure today. Make sure you go down in the description and click on Darcy's channel and give her a sub and tell her I sent you over. Like I said, I'd just like to support local YouTubers that are just starting out. So with that said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next adventure. Out.